Amelia Bedelia, Unleashed, Chapter 3, A Fairy Compromise. My baby has disappeared, the lady said. When? Said Amelia Bedelia. Just a few minutes ago, she said. I had just given him a bath, clipped his nails, and brushed him. I turned around to get his dinner, and when I turned back, he was gone. This is serious, said Amelia Bedelia. Come in. You can use our phone to call the police. Ha, said the woman. They're no help. The last time this happened, they told me to put my baby on a leash. Outrageous. Amelia Bedelia couldn't believe her ears. That's terrible. The woman nodded. I'm glad you agree with me. How can I help? Asked Amelia Bedelia. Keep your eyes peeled for my baby, said the woman. Ouch, said Amelia Bedelia. That sounded much too painful. She didn't think she could do it, even for a lost baby. She was about to say so when the woman took a stack of papers out of her handbag. This is my baby, she declared. Isn't he adorable? Amelia Bedelia couldn't help herself. Her mouth opened and her eyes popped out. She hoped that she didn't appear as stunned as she felt. Yikes, she thought. Either that is the ugliest baby I've ever seen, or it's the cutest dog in the world. Well, the woman said, don't you think he's adorable? Amelia Bedelia had learned that whenever she didn't know what to say, the best thing to do was to ask a question. What's his name? Asked Amelia Bedelia. His name is Baby, of course. I took one look at him in the animal shelter and said to myself, that's my baby. Oh, said Amelia Bedelia. My name is Gladys, said the woman. Please call this number if you see him. My name is Amelia Bedelia, said Amelia Bedelia, and I will. Amelia Bedelia closed the door and went back to the dining room. Who was it, sweetie? Asked her mom. Amelia Bedelia told her parents the story and showed them the picture of baby. You know, said Amelia Bedelia's father, leaning back in his chair, having a dog is a lot like having a baby. Amelia Bedelia and her mom looked at each other and then back at him and then back at each other. Then they both burst out laughing. He ignored them and kept right on talking. A dog is a huge responsibility, he said. You have to love it, feed it, take care of it, and play with it, just like you would a baby. But a baby sleeps in a crib, said Amelia Bedelia. It has toys and pacifiers and teddy bears. A dog sleeps in a cozy bed, said her dad. It has toys, things to chew on, balls to chase. Babies cry in the middle of the night, said Amelia Bedelia. You have to feed them, walk them, pet them, and sing lullabies. You have to walk a dog, said her dad. They love doggy treats and getting scratched behind their ears. They need shots for rabies and other things. Amelia Bedelia's mother had heard enough. Sorry, honey, she said. I hate to disappoint you, but we're not getting a dog. Then she folded her arms tightly across her chest. That always meant no. Absolutely not. No way. Forget it. I am putting my foot down, she added. Amelia Bedelia peeked under the table. Both of her mom's feet were on the floor. Why not get a dog? Asked her dad. Yeah, why not? Asked Amelia Bedelia. Because, said her mom, if we got a dog, I am the one who would end up having to take care of it. No, you wouldn't, said Amelia Bedelia. I'll do all the work. I promise. It would be good practice for me before I become a big sister. Bing bong, went the doorbell. This time, Amelia Bedelia's mother went to the door. It was Gladys again. Now she was holding a wriggly ball of fur with sparkling eyes. Gladys showed baby to Amelia Bedelia's mom, who scratched baby behind his ears as they chatted. Can we get a dog, Mom? Asked Amelia Bedelia as Gladys and baby said goodbye. Pretty, pretty, please. Her mother looked at Amelia Bedelia, then at her husband. Then she said, what kind of dog would you get? Yay, thought Amelia Bedelia. This sounded like progress. But it was so sudden, she wasn't sure what to say. So she followed her own rule and asked a question. What kinds are there? She said. There are hundreds of breeds, said her father. There are working dogs, hunting dogs, huge dogs, tiny dogs, dogs that are curly, fuzzy, silky, frizzy. Okay, okay, said Amelia Bedelia. To choose the right dog, he said, you'll need to do your homework. I finished my homework, said Amelia Bedelia. I can't start my dog work as soon as we finish eating. Hey, said her mother, don't you know someone who walks dogs? Diana, said Amelia Bedelia, that's perfect. I gave her the idea to start her dog walking business. Well, then, said her mom, I'm sure she will help you figure out what kind of dog to get. Yes, said her dad. Maybe you could just help her walk her dogs. You could take different types of dogs for a test drive, like a car, to see which one you like. After Amelia Bedelia helped with the dishes, she called Diana. They set a time to meet in the park the next day. That night, Amelia Bedelia dreamed about dogs and babies. Little babies were perched on top of huge dogs like jockeys on racehorses. A doorbell rang, and away they went.